Alright, so I am probably the world's greatest decoder. Okay, I am the decoder. That's my job, okay? It's my job. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm a little bit... No, more than a little bit. I am very much intrigued by the BBC logos. Now, I'll tell you why in a bit. I'll change the angle of the camera. We'll do some whiteboard work. But I finally understand Smashing Pumpkins song 1979 and where that's derived from. I understand the symbolism and the synchronicities between the title of that song and the BBC logo. And I just found out that there is an old BBC logo which 110% depicts cellular Earth. Now, here's the logo. Okay, what do you see? I see 3 concentric rings in the middle. Now, instead of having a ring like this, whatever 666 bullshit, instead of having a ring like this, it's off center a bit, and the one like this is off center a bit, so you see like loops, and then you have the circle all the way around it, depicting the X, Y, and Z axis. You have a singularity in the middle for one of these, and you have a circle around it for the other one of these. It's like the HAL 9000 from this movie that I haven't watched yet, because I want to watch this because of the spaceship in this movie. The spaceship in this movie is an X. It's basically a magnet, okay, with a north and south here, with nothing coming off of it, and then 4 spokes coming off it to a ring, going to an antenna, which is the, whatever, the space pod thing with the door in it, and then it goes downwards by another spring maybe, or whatever, to another magnet with 4 things. That's where you get voltage from, okay? That's where I talked about voltage video, my voltage video I did recently. So, without further ado, like, again, Tran and Janik, the way I thought about that decode is just one of the possible ways you can decode it. When I started thinking about adding up the letters of the numbers of the letters and the circles of the common letters, that's where I saw it. That's where I saw it in 1979. 1979 is part of the V, the big flying V, the Van Halen V, the M, but doesn't encapsulate all of the M, and I'll show you why. Alright, so Smashing Pumpkins song 1979 is basically, you know that there is a reciprocal here, right? We talked about the M that goes down and all these numbers that are here. Make your M, okay? Obviously capital M. Now, if you count, this is like, say, heaven, where everything's created from, but this is also a 69. Remember Force Lightning? It's like, this is a 69. So if you have 2 hands doing this, going outwards towards your opponent, you're basically doing this. You're doing 69, 69. Coincidentally, I actually, like the place that I used to live and hopefully going to go back to live at, you know, 69, 69, if you read it backwards, would be a 96, 96. And actually the address of where I'm going breaks down to this. Anyway, if you look at the number of hops, if you go like 1 hop, 2 hop, 3 hop, 4 hop, this is the 4th dimension, okay? Of course my pen hates me. Anyways, the 4th dimension of time, okay? So remember that this is your hypercube. These are your singularities. This is your 1-dimensional line. This is your 2-dimensional plane. This is your 3-dimensional volume. And this is your 4th dimensional time. 5th dimension love. 6th dimension ego. 7th dimension nothing. 8th dimension infinite. 9 by 9 cube. 81 cells. Yada, yada, yada. So if you count 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 6, you get 19. If you count 76 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, you get your 79. 1979. Go listen to the Smashing Pumpkins song again. Now, the BBC logo. The BBC logo has 3 lines that come down. 1, 2, 3 lines that come down. 1, 2, 3 lines that come down. And then they all turn. Go watch the end of that video. Okay? Anyways, sorry. The Doctor Who one. 3 lines come down, then they switch. They turn, and I measured it with a protractor, and the protractor said 79 degrees. Now, 79 degrees is important. 3 of them, 79 degrees, and then this, what does it say? It says BBC. Now this is amazing. Watch this. In creation, what do I keep saying about creation? Creation is a matter of addition and multiplication. 2 times 2 times 3 is basically a 4 times 3, which is 12. 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. 12 plus 7 is 19. There's your 1979. The BBC logo of that turn, BBC, is showing you 19, It's 79 degrees. 1979, BBC. Now, the old BBC logo, okay, that very Masonic logo is showing you basically an XYZ rings with a dot and a circle for your two eyes as 5D Earth that you live in, okay? Now, the wings, they look like lightning bolts on the edges, okay? The lightning bolts on the edges can be like a 1 and like a 1 and a 1, or a 1 and a 1 and a 1, whatever. Count the number of little thingies going through them. There's 20 and 20. There's your 40, your 20, your double cross. You have a T and a T. It's a double cross, like Ottawa. So your double cross equals 40. 40 is Jesus in base 5. 30 is Jews in base 5, if you like your Bible, people. So, what do we got? We got, there's also like a little little loopies on the horizontal. You have like a loopy here on the wing and a loopy here on the wing, which could be like, if that's a 40 and a 40, that would be like, let's say a 2 maybe, a 42, answered everything. Or why is there a north and a south? It's a torus, okay? That what you're seeing here is a circle. It's the Nassim guy. It's what he was talking about tetrahedrons, the 64 tetrahedrons. He's talking about two toroidal. It's a sphere creating a torus with two circles. It's like the what is it? The Pearl Jam album No Code or something? Not No Code. Bilateral, biuneral, There's a Pearl Jam album that has a circle and an eye in the middle, like the little all-seeing eye in the middle. It's like two circles combining into one toroidal field. Now, the toroidal field is having... remember I was saying the plus and the X are just basically different toruses and different ways of looking, and that's what it is. It's a plus and an X. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because you have an X like this, an X like this, an X like this, and an X like this. You know what I'm saying? You have 8 vertices, 6 faces. So, what the BBC logo is showing you the torus. It's showing you a torus going this way, like a nice little donut. This would be the hole going downwards. Okay, your north and south would be like your line of hole. And you have... whatever. I gotta think about it more. I gotta break it down dots and lines. I gotta look more at it and figure it out. But the BBC right there, booyah, it's representative of cellular earth and cellular energy, okay? It's about the place you live in that you know nothing about. You live in earth and light can bend in air. I'm getting sick and tired of saying this. I'm getting sick and tired of watching my videos go with like no views. This should be shared with the world. Wake the fuck up, people. Okay, I know you don't like cellular earth, people. I know you don't like Lord Stephen Christ. I know you don't like Gematria and Zachary K. Hubbard. I know you don't like people like, I don't know, Og Tellis, because he's about as interesting as a soda cracker combined with a fucking rice cracker with nothing on it. Okay? But these are all people that are trying really hard. Okay? One of them's trying really hard to tell you about cellular earth. The other one's trying really hard to tell you about Gematria. The other one's trying to tell you really hard about like consciousness and spiritual awakening and shit like that. And there are countless others on YouTube trying to do the same thing. I'm here trying to put it all together and reverse engineer all the bullshit from the math and the science and the language and the shows and the TV and the fucking logos of life. Try to teach you something about creation. Something about 1979 and fucking BBC and how they know exactly everything that they're hiding truth from you. Sorry to come off this hostile. All I want to do is collaborate and work together with people. Maybe with smart people in a fabrication of things. Like maybe Gerald Moore would like to work with me. Maybe there's some other people out there that would like to work with me on actually fabricating some kind of 3D printed model of a cellular fucking energy device. Okay? 3 makes 4 makes 5 makes 6 is Armageddon code. No one has ever said that except I. I'm pretty sure of this. No one has ever showed you. You know? No matter how fucked up it is. No matter how I got to this conclusion, no one has ever showed you this. I can't even see it. How do I make the light go? I can't. No one is... Give me my goddamn board. I need my goddamn board. Come with me, you stupid board. You know, I'm not even gonna make this video again because I don't have time. Okay? I don't have time to do the same shit over and over and over again. Okay, guys? There it is, okay? There's your 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 13 is 19. 19, 76, 77, 78, 79, because they're circled. Just like Tran, okay? If you count these as circles, you gotta count the plus ones over here. Oh, sorry, the plus ones over here. Whatever. Okay? It's 26, 36, 37, 38. They're equivalent. Supernatural. Go fucking read that Wikipedia page about Kevin, just Kevin Tran Wikipedia. Very synchronistic for some fucking reason, because whatever, I don't know why. 1979 Smashing Pumpkins, okay? They're all part of a Masonic cult. This was made for... Why is this working all of a sudden? Yeah, sure, guy. So, here's your Jesus fish, okay? I'm tired of Bible quotes. Every time you send me a Bible quote, you know what you're doing? You're cursing me. I don't read the Bible. I don't believe in that shit. Look at this. It's a feedback loop. Cellular energy is formed by a feedback loop because look, they're like little tiny watermelon seeds, okay? It's a chain that goes down. These are your dots. These are your one-dimensional lines. These are your two-dimensional planes. This is your three-dimensional volume. This is your four-dimensional time, okay? Now, you make a hypercube with the first 3 dimensions, not including the singularities, okay? You see a box, and a box, and a box, and they all have tails. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah, okay, and then these ones are 1x4s, and 1x4s, and 1x4s, and it's a barber pole candy cane. Okay, you see the barber pole candy canes here, guys? So you just think of a feedback loop here. And then eventually, I guess it gets out of here and goes down the Fibonacci chain. 13 going on 30. Like, anyways, weird fucking movies of life. Okay, and your pi, that's a 5 right here, so that's like a 22. Okay, and that's 7. 22 over 7 is almost pi. But, what is it, 10, 50, anyways, I did it earlier. It's 21.99113. 21.99113. Divided by 7 is 3.14159. I am so jazzed right now. Go look at the old videos, my god, okay? This is the BBC logo, okay? BBC means 19. And 3 lines, a 79-degree logo. Angle. And the new logo is BBC backwards, guys. BBC. Ego. 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 The little fucking cat. Ego. That's where the cup is. Where you put your tips. Right there at the base. Yeah, go tip those motherfuckers. Give them more of the ego. They don't even know what this is. They just do it. The useful idiots out there. The goy of the world. I'm so sorry. Okay, now check it out. It's very important, the BBC logo, because it means you're taking 1, 2, 3, 4 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4 hops to go from 69 to 69. And 69 is when you show someone this. It's your force lightning. Okay? It's literally like, 2 hands. I can't do 2 hands and hold the camera right now, but basically that's what it means, okay? This means 74. This means 69. Okay? This means 20. Okay? Do you get it, guys? This means 83. That's a 74 pointed at a 9. 74 pointed at a 9 is 83. Read it backwards is 38. 38 is 34, but 34 is just a circle 33. And if I actually did and had my sheet of paper, which I don't have currently because I moved, that 34 or 33 circled once is actually part of... It's circled 5 times because of the math that is not being shown because I haven't drawn it because, you know, whatever. You need to go look at old videos, okay? You can do a whole course on my channel, okay? Learn something, okay? I'm sick and tired of people saying Illuminati this, Illuminati that, and fucking all this crap, okay? You need to wise up. Alright? So, I gotta go now and smoke all of the cigarettes of life. Cheers.